Welcome to a special guest edition of the Holy Shhh Podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy King Coach DTM. What's good? Talk about it.
My name is Chuck Jordan. What's good?
And from the H4L Podcast over on TikTok, this man is a creator. He is an innovator. He talks WWE and all things professional wrestling related. The one, the only. Chris is in the building. What up, brother?
What's going on, Wrestling True Believers? It's a great day in something.
Let's talk some pro wrestling. Let's get into this, brother. Appreciate you joining us for real,
No
man.
problem.
Been trying to get this in for a while. Definitely.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of a little bit envious. I was seeing all these other content creators being on this lovely podcast. I said, when the fuck I'm gonna be on this?
No, you know what it was? To be honest, we've been watching you for so long. We like, man, we got to work our way up to him. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
That's the way we was feeling, to be quite honest.
I ain't that much of a celebrity, no.
Hey, man. Yes, you are, man. Yes, you
He
are.
said that much.
No.
If you ain't heard it before, I'm going to tell you today, man. We give people their roses on this show, man.
I appreciate it. I really do. I love y'all content as well. Y'all was on the cookout on TikTok. So I fuck with you guys hard. As a matter of fact, one of my co-hosts we were just talking about you guys this morning. He said, "You going on that podcast?" I said, "Yeah." He said, what are they going to be live? I said, "Unfortunately, it's pre-recorded, so you probably gonna have to wait until another week in order to see the episode." But we're gonna have fun today.
Yeah, definitely. Let's start where we always start, with the main question.
Mm-hmm.
What was the spark? What was the earliest age you can think of that got you hooked on professional wrestling? What was it?
8.
8.
And this was by an accident. So you remember when we used to have analog TV, right?
Yeah, okay. You around our age.
The antenna to the mid-south or to the east, to the west or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I just happened I'm like, what is this? Like, there's some interference. What is this? So I seen, men in underwear, which I kind of found to be a little bit weird. And I was watching WWE Superstars, and one of them was I seen Shawn Michaels, I seen Bret Hart, I seen The Undertaker. It was kind of like in waves. I was just like, man, what the fuck is this? Now, remind you, no one in my house, I'm the only child, so like no one in my house told me about wrestling. It was just more so it was a self-taught type of thing. Like, I found out about like what was a wrist lock, what was a DDT. I said, what the fuck is a DDT? So I didn't find that out until like years later or whatever. But ever since then, I've been a wrestling fan for almost 30 years, and it's just this living obsession.
Right.
And to be honest with you, this is not even my first love. Being a meteorologist was actually my first love. And then when that kind of got swept aside, then wrestling basically took over my life.
I see. Now we talked about we got you into wrestling. What got you into the podcasting space, internet world, IWC, whatever you want to call it? What brought you to that?
Oh my God, you hitting the hard hitting questions. Okay, so I'm not gonna take up too much of this, but my journey was very colorful. So in school, in high school, I will always talk about wrestling. I was always intimidated. I was always imitating The Rock, because The Rock was like one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. Rock actually helped me find my voice in professional wrestling, because I was always the ones like I went to not college, but I went to church. I wasn't the type of person that was cussing every time. I couldn't even say hell in the house. You know what I'm saying? I was picked on in school, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like I couldn't really find my voice. But then when The Rock was on TV, I started doing like promos like him. I started just talking, like I started dressing. I would say, "Mom, is there a possibility that I could get that I don't know what you call it, a lingerie or whatever type of shirt that is. I want that shirt. She said, I'm not paying no goddamn $500 for that damn t-shirt. So I was like, damn, I have to wait until I'm like 20 years old to get the damn t-shirt. But I think when we got more into the internet, when the internet started blowing up in like the late 2000s, whatever,
Yeah.
Probably when I was in college, I really started thinking like, man, maybe I should do my podcast, but I don't know if I can do it on screen. So my best friends, they are literally my brothers and sisters, whatever. Because once again, I'm the only child, so I didn't really have a lot of support. So they were just like, I think you'll do wonders being on TV or being on
What's
the
going on?
screen.
You all right?
So I was just like, okay. So my first one that I did, I at least did about 1,000 views. Um, my first outlet was actually YouTube. And then back then we didn't have we had Facebook, but Facebook wasn't the global juggernaut that it is today. So I had to do voice what was that, voice conferences. So I had to take the voice conferences and I had to convert them over to video. Now, remind you, no one taught me how to do this. I was going to school for this, but I literally had to be a little bit innovative to get my voice out there.
Yeah, I see what
So
you mean.
luckily, people start recognizing who I was. So now there were other podcasters that said, hey, we like your content. Do you want to work with us? I had wrestling groups on Facebook that I've had for almost 20 years called Wrestling Commentary Central, which my mods is running that. I haven't been in there in God knows how long. But I think this is what really did it for me. So like when I was on somebody else's platform, I was on Blog Talk Radio first. The man that was running it, he liked the content, but he was very controlling. There was one thing he's told me that always stuck with me, and it kind of lit a fire under me. He said, I don't appreciate you cussing on my platform. And with this type of attitude, when you don't want to listen to people's advice, whatever, you will never get to where I'm at right now. Because like he was on a bigger platform. He basically said that this style that you guys know and love, whatever, he told me that I will never get to where he is. And I literally proved him wrong. Because the one thing about me, I'm an Aries. I'm a leader, not a follower. I said I lead by example. I don't do the following, I do the leading. So that pissed me off. So what I did, I grind. I did not have anybody teach me how to do podcasting. Everything that I've done, from graphic design to producing to
You do all your graphics for the show?
I do all my shit.
Okay.
I do all my shit. Yeah, except for the logo. The logo, Ziggy the Beast, he actually had one of his partners do the logo for us. But other than that, everything that you see, I literally have self-taught myself that.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. Mm-hmm. That's dope. I got one last question, then I'm gonna pass it to Chuck Jordan. We big, this is Men's Mental Health Month right now, and we big on mental health. A lot of times the internet portrays the best side of you. So we like to ask this question to everybody, kind of normalize everybody. If you don't want to speak on it, that's cool. Sure. But we like to ask the question of not what's going right, but what's going wrong in your life right now, and how are you dealing with it on top of that? Just to try to show the normal side of us, you know what I mean?
So this is going to be a little bit personal. So I'm in the alphabet community. I'm in the gay community. Mm-hmm. So I already have that against me. Then on top of that, I'm overweight, and I know, right? So I use my comedy to kind of blanket the shit that I'm going through in life. What I do is that I believe in my Lord. My Lord has got me through the storms, have got
Talk
me
about it.
The worst times in my life. Even now, like I was trying to figure out a way to get to Texas without trying to put myself out there like, okay, this man is, he's begging for money. He's a content creator, but he's begging for money. I literally did a fundraiser. maybe two days ago. I
I
did
seen it. I
12 hour,
seen it.
and I raised almost 500 some damn dollars, and my goal is 1,000. So I'm halfway to my goal. What I do is I use numerous things. I use music. I use podcasting. I even do like I think what's called MSR or something like that. It basically you see like these massages, whatever, and I be telling people, I said, "This like ain't that a little bit weird?" I said, "No. What it does is it stimulates the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like you're actually getting the massage, and it puts you in a deep thought. It puts you in a deep like trance almost, and it helps you, and it helps me fall asleep."
Right.
So I do different avenues. If I know that I'm, stressed or my blood pressure is going up, I like probably put on my favorite 90s, 80s music, and I just come to terms
Zone
with
out.
myself. I
Right.
zone
Right.
the fuck out.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
I be telling other people, I said, do not allow your demons or do not allow people like outside influences to dictate your life or have people try to dictate what you believe in life. You know what I'm saying? If you are in that
Yeah.
dark space, then you need to find the space that's going to bring you back to your center, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's crystal clear, man. Appreciate you
Yeah.
sharing that with us,
That's
man. Man,
fire.
that's fire, man. I was gonna pivot to real quick. I know I said Chuck was next, but Coach is a motivational speaker, and just going off what you said, I want to pass it to Coach. You got some questions for Chris?
Um, Questions, I would say, listen, I will say this. I appreciate you sharing that story with people, man, because for one, this is June, you know what I mean? So this is Pride Month. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to everybody who's celebrating this month. That's a big thing. And
Appreciate it.
one thing that you said, and then you kind of pivot away from it a little bit, was you said something about your demon.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just say, don't claim the demon because they're not yours. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
They trying to come get you, but they're not yours. They're trying to be a part of you, and they're trying to influence you, but they don't
Mm-hmm.
belong to you. You know what I'm saying? Let them
Right.
do their thing on the outside. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really have questions per se because I think you're doing a good job of just doing your thing with it, man. Continue
Mm-hmm.
to push it and grind and show others the best way to do it.
I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, I didn't mean to veer away from that a little bit, so I can talk about it in a little bit more of the content. Demons, non-sayers are basically checkpoints in life, right? It's
Hmm.
either you're gonna learn how to deal with it or you're gonna throw it under the rug. When you don't confront it, it's gonna come back to you
Facts.
in a later in life.
Yep.
And that's where I'm at right now. I'm still dealing with shit from 20 years ago. I'm still dealing with, saying family members that I haven't talked to. Um, but it's just one of them situations where I have to confront it because like some of us like to just throw it in the trash and think it's not going to come back. It's that thing called recycle. Like
Right.
if you
Yeah,
don't take care of it the first time, it's going to come back the second time, and you're going to have to find a way to deal with it. So that's why I always be telling people that God is putting shit in your life because it's a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So
hmm
if you don't like if you
learn that
don't deal
lesson.
with it, if you don't learn that lesson, you're never
You're
going
gonna
to
keep
learn
repeating
anything.
that grade. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's basically the circle of life.
Yep. Yep. Chuck Jordan, what you got over there?
He said that The Rock helped him find his voice.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that there's amazing talkers in professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of doing your favorite, let's throw that favorite list right in the trash. But who
So
do you
you want
think
me
is
to
the
throw the
top?
rock out the trash?
No, 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 no. I want, instead of me saying who's your favorite four wrestlers, no, no. Who do you think is the best four wrestlers as far as when it comes down to speaking on the mic?
The top
Best
four.
promos, if you will. Or the
Mount
best.
Rushmore of Mike skills.
Yeah, there we go.
Shit. Um.
You already said The Rock, so he gotta
Yeah,
be out there.
I said the rock.
So
So
that's one. Yeah.
definitely, I would have to put Ric Flair because
Mm.
Woo!
hmm
a lot
hmm
of what we be saying in pop culture is Ric Flair. So you have to put Ric Flair out there. Um, Dusty Rose, even though he is a colonizer, I would still have to put him out there
A
too.
colonizer. What?
Yeah, I mean, look at his son, but I digress. Let me look. Who else? Paul Heyman.
Damn, that's a solid
Man.
four.
My
That's a
name.
solid
Heyman.
four.
Yeah.
We're not gonna break down the entire PLE, but just the
You ain't
main
put you
two.
ain't hold on, wait a minute. You went through your
He
list
did 4.
around Mount
I did
Rushmore and you didn't add LA Knight to your list?
Oh my God!
Stop
So,
it.
wait.
Stop it!
No, because see, the thing about it is, hold on one second. Hold on.
Stop it with the
Because
LA
I got time
Knight.
today. I'm glad that you mentioned LA Knight. And sometime during the podcast, if you really want to revisit this, we can if you want to. I'm not going to talk about Ivan Ooze, aka The Rock, aka Stone Cold, or wherever the fuck he portrays himself to be. I believe,
Damn!
and if he was the mega superstar, he would have won last night. But whatever.
Facts.
Now, I'm not throwing shade on him. I
Right.
still feel
It
that
just feel kind of shady though.
it is.
I
But
don't
it's
see no
Sunday.
sun up here.
It's not, listen, it's always a cloudy forecast when you fucking with a nigga like me. But
I
no,
get it. I get it.
the
Let
thing
it be known.
listen, I just really feel that LA Knight do have the skills, but the problem is I see a 2.0 in actually seeing LA Knight. I see The Rock. Oh no, I see him walking like Stone Cold, talking like The Rock. So it's like I don't see him in. I don't know. And then I just see this Ivan Ooze. Like every time he has these jackets or whatever, it's like pointing like this, like he's like a super villain. I'm just like, why am I getting like some type of Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers type of
Ivan
vibe?
Ooze is classic.
But
Oh my God.
sorry, just
That's why I wanted Chris on today. Shit like this, man. A man kicks the facts. Yeah, that's what you get for
Man.
bringing up that LA Knight shit.
But okay, before
Next
we
time
go
you're gonna
on,
leave that
hey,
alone, huh? Yeah.
so
yeah.
Chuck, who you put over LA Knight?
Everyone.
It doesn't matter who you put over LA Knight. Let's
Oh,
go.
I don't know. I was able to answer. See, I did that. I answered.
Yeah, see, we talking about LA Knight, and he just said it, The Rock. Who is he? But
He's everybody. He's emulating who he grew up on. A lot of people does that though, and then they find their own footing along the way. You know what I'm saying?
he getting lost in his LA Knight stuff, man. Let's get this back on track here. We're not going to break down the entire PLE, but let's get your thoughts on the winners, Naomi and Seth Rollins 2025 Money in the Bank winners.
So before I got cut off by the LA Knight haters, I believe.
A couple haters.
Haters. Okay, so once again, like history was made, especially for the African American, wrestling community, that Naomi is the first, black female to win the Money in the Bank. So I am super duper happy about that. She has been on fire.
Can we get a round of applause for that one?
Yeah.
Round of applause. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It is. That's why I said Black representation is very important, especially for our community, because Black people have to work 10 times harder than their white counterparts. So anytime that a Black person wins or being celebrated, I'm a big advocate for that. So, but I can't wait. What she's going to do next. Hopefully, Papa Triple K will be able to push her in the right direction instead of using her as like some type of trophy and like some type of shut up juice or whatever. I'm not here for that shit, because like she haven't had a moment like this in the past 10 years possibly. So maybe even longer than that. As far as Seth Rollins go, that one's interesting. I think the reason why he won was based on the storyline. He needed power. They easily could have gave it to LA Knight. I think that this was a missed opportunity, but I get why they did it. I I think that this was a missed opportunity once again, because we always talk about how WWE is lacking in building stars. Yes, because we're still in the same conversation. We're still talking about Seth Rollins. We're still talking about CM Punk. We're still talking about Roman Reigns. We're not talking about anybody outside of that. So I hate to say this though, but this is going to be a hindrance unless LA Knight wins the King of the Ring tournament. I just really feel that this is just another hindrance, and this was another missed opportunity, especially being in his home state, and he had one of the biggest pops of the evening last night.
Definitely.
I was hoping they was gonna pull a. Y'all remember when Brock took forever to come out to take the briefcase, or when my man took it for Carmella? I thought they was gonna have Fatu after he turned on Solo. Considering he was just sitting in the ring by himself, I thought he was gonna climb up and go get the briefcase, like for real, like it was a real big fuck you.
Just
to
wishful
Solo.
thinking over there. A nigga who ain't even in the match.
I'm telling you,
he said anybody, just bring him in.
No, but I'm saying we've seen in the past where they've had somebody outside of the match.
Yeah, but that shit sort of
break.
made sense. You just said some old hypothetical off the wall for no reason.
Man, hey, it would have been great.
Yeah, it would have.
As an ultimate, I hate you and a big fuck you. Yes, it would have been great. Okay, leave it alone.
You could have won.
I know you want to, sir. I know you are not talking to me. You ain't talking to me.
I was.
You sit up there. You sit up there.
I was.
You doing all of this booking, bro? We're not playing WWE 2K25.
Right? What are you doing?
We're not. I thought we were. My bad. Let me turn the game off.
Oh man, but. We also had on top of Money in the Bank, Worlds Collide. Ooh. You know, we didn't even do a post show of it, but we get your thoughts? We were talking about this pre-recording, but your thoughts on just what you felt about this monumental PLE.
No, you don't want my opinion.
I do. I want to know, man.
Okay, cool.
I do too. I do too. Talk about it.
Okay, all right.
I'm scared for his opinion.
You know what? You shut up. You shut up. All right. So here's the thing, everybody. I know that you WWE tribalists really want to be AEW so much, even though you claim that you do not like AEW, but yet you watch it. You know about Jay Cargill, you know about Maya May or whatever. This is my point. Lucha wrestling or AAA is supposed to be fast. That's not what we got last night.
No.
Okay. We got WWE wrestling. That's what we got. It was way too slow for me. And I just said, not doing this today. So people said that it was great. It probably was a great pay-per-view. The chameleon or the iguana, I didn't get that shit at all. But
what?
I enjoyed that little part.
I didn't. But other than that, I mean, it was cute. You know,
right,
I just really, and then I think what really turned me off more than anything was Conan. If there's anybody that was sucking the WWE's D last night, it was really him.
Yeah, Pico the Gallo all on it.
Just you know, I'm thinking that he was one of Vince McMahon's dildos or some type of shit. Like,
right.
I mean, whoa. But whatever. I was turned off. And I didn't watch it. I probably watched maybe 10 minutes of it, and I just turned it off because I already knew I was gonna get those type of questions.
Yeah,
but yeah, I didn't watch it.
We promised people a post show, but we got like halfway in and was like, let's skip this and just get ready for Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened for me.
Right.
There was only one match I was interested in, anyways, and it wasn't even because of the wrestling.
Which one?
Stephanie and Lola.
Oh man, well they gave you your money's worth.
Woo!
They definitely did that. That's what you were looking for.
Double kiss.
They gave you your money. All right, Chris.
Yes, sir.
We got a couple games on this show. Would you like to play a game here, man?
I love.
Wait. We're playing games.
We are playing a game here on the Holy Shhh Podcast with Chris.
Sure.
From H4L Podcast. Let's do this. This game is called Spin the Wheel.
Is that the ring? The Wheel of Death?
The Wheel of Death. Let's bring it up.
So, do I just spin it with my hand, with my index finger, or
spin it with your mind?
Spin it with my mind.
I'm gonna control. I'll control the spin for you, but the object. The object of this game is to build a wrestler. You want to pick a move set, mic skills, and their look. You get 5 spins, 2 skips to build your created wrestler. Are you ready to play Spin the Wheel?
I think so. If I fuck up, please let me know.
Let's go. Let's
You
give it the
cannot fuck
first
this up.
spin.
You can definitely fuck this up.
Your first spin on Spin the Wheel, building your created wrestler is
Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee. Would you like his look, his move set, or his mic skills, or you can skip?
Skip.
We're gonna skip. He has used
skipping.
one of his skips already. We have one skip gone. We are looking for move set, mic skills, and appearance.
Warrior fan.
The Ultimate Warrior. Would you like his move set, mic skill, or his look?
Or skip.
Or skip. You got one skip. Whoa,
He said skip. Don't ask. Skip.
From here on out will definitely be a pick of one of the categories. Your first one is
Slap Daddy.
Gunther. Move set, mic skills, or look. Which one would you want?
Let's go with moveset.
Gunther's move set. We've got 2 spins left. All skips are gone. Look or mic skills for
Big E.
Big E. Look or mic skills.
I'll take the look.
Big E's look.
Okay.
This wrestler's turning out not bad. We got Big E's look.
Spin around and around and around and around.
And last but not least,
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston's, what was that, mic skills? That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad.
Definitely didn't want to take the look. He up there looking like a mean. So what's my options?
That's your created wrestler. He has the move set of Gunther, Mike Skill, Kofi Kingston, and the look was who?
Look of Big E.
The look of Big E. That's your wrestler. Congratulations. Well done. It's not that bad. We've had worse. We've had worse. Trust me.
Yeah, I was worse.
Last game.
All right, last game.
Okay.
Last game on here.
Let's guess that wrestler.
Name
that wrestler.
That wrestler. You get.
I want to help you cheat.
Seconds. You can ask as many questions as you want. AEW, WWE, how many titles, white or black, male or female, whatever you need to ask us to guess that wrestler in 60 seconds.
The answer is in here, and I'm going to zoom in and give you the answer.
Here we go. I want to name that wrestler starting now.
Okay.
Ask as many questions as you like.
Go. Anytime.
Who, me?
You.
Yeah.
You asked us.
I'm giving you the answer.
I'm supposed to ask y'all.
You gotta guess it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's go. Starting now.
Okay. Shit. Oh my God. Like.
Ask questions.
Okay. So.
You can ask what brand they're from.
Okay.
He's a human. It's a human.
It's a human. Come on.
It's a human, and what company is he from?
AEW.
Come on, give me the answer. Come on.
No.
Come on, you can do this. You can do it. Ask more questions.
Okay. Let's see. Cruiserweight or heavyweight?
Heavyweight.
Okay. Has he won the AEW championship?
Yes, he has.
Yes. You can do it. Come on.
We're halfway through here.
Let's see.
AEW heavyweight won the title before. That's only 8 men.
Okay. So is he a pillar?
He is a pillar.
Is he a heel or a face?
He's a heel, all heels.
Is he in a faction?
He is currently in a faction. He has earned his way into one.
He is. Who is he?
You
This for you guess. Your time is up right here. It's your last guess.
Your guess. Who is that wrestler?
And who is that wrestler?
No, name. Who is it?
You got a name.
Who is it?
Oh, he's MJF.
MJ.
See, I told you I gave you the answers. You got it.
So
He won it. Name that wrestler, MJF. He got it. Chris, tell the people how they can reach you, brother. The cookouts too. Tell them about the cookouts.
Man, I got so much shit that's going on. Matter of fact, I have a show tonight that I do on Sundays at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. That's our primary show that we do on Sundays. I do the cookouts Monday through Friday, except for Tuesdays, because I actually have a Tuesday show that I do called Wrestling Debates and Catering. We actually have a encore presentation that will be live at 2:00, as a matter of fact. So that's one of the reasons why I was late. So I was trying to upload that show. Matter of fact, the cookout, we talk about a variety of shit, but it's more so like a daily podcast. So kind of keep you guys like up to date on like what's going on. But I'm very controversial with the cookout.
Yes,
I really normally don't talk about like who's your favorite wrestler. I'm more methodical. So like I'm like, okay, so why the niggas are not being pushed? Like, do you think that Triple H is a racist? Do you think that Triple H is going to be pushed out in 18 months? Like, I like to talk about those type of subjects.
He ain't afraid to get banned.
I'm not. I mean, I'm banned as a gay man anyway. So like, hey, I mean, I got a lot of shit working against me.
Tell him.
But no, seriously, like the cookout is daily, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. We are all on all social media platforms, and yeah, I'm working 24/7. As a matter of fact, I got a meeting right after the show.
Me and Bob, bro, will see you in Dallas, bro. I know you're gonna hit that mark and you're gonna be there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. We'll be there. Me and Bob, bro, man. We
wait, all of y'all?
No, just me and Bob, bro.
So what about the other two Negroes?
They WWE marks.
Oh, whoa! I watch both. I watch both. Don't do me like that.
Right.
I'm on the. I'm on the fence. I'm growing on me. It's growing on me.
Is there a possibility that you can minimize them too?
I wish I could, man. I wish.
No,
I could.
so
I do watch AEW. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's starting to. He is starting to.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna have to work on your ass. No, seriously. Matter of fact, we just bought a Airbnb last night, and I just bought my tickets last night as well. Being up at 4:00 in the morning, oh my god, like, dude, like I'm still tired.
Yeah, we're gonna get some good content down there, brother. Can't wait, man.
Yes. So what
when
we're
is it? I'll do security.
We're actually doing a live cookout. One of my moms is throwing a cookout down in Dallas. We're also going to have, that's going to be Friday from my understanding. Then we're supposed to all hang out and we're supposed to do a big a round table. So we picked the spot for it. Matter of fact, we have like a rooftop. We have like a rooftop. We also have like a lounge room. We have a big living room, so it's everybody can. I think it's up to like 6 guests or something like that. So, I think you guys are going to really enjoy it, and I definitely do appreciate y'all. Like, you guys are like fucking awesome, very hilarious.
Appreciate you, man. Hopefully, this is the first of many collabs we do, man.
Of course. I mean, you already see what I can do on the cookout, man. You know, so. Hey, I'm happy.
Well, y'all see the man. Y'all know the podcast H4L. Make sure you subscribe if you are not already. Tune in every day, all day. Tune in 4/7/365. This brother did a 12-hour live stream. You never know what's going on over there. But appreciate y'all. Until next time, though, it's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy King Coach DTM.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
And my name is Chris from the #Heels for Life.
And you guys been tuned in to a special guest edition of the Holy Shhh Podcast.
Wakanda for life.
Peace.